Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, June 11th. You'll be interested to know, 44 years ago, today in 1982, Steven Spielberg released E.T. the Extraterrestrial, a warmly told science fiction film about a lonely boy who befriends a stranded alien. The film's emotional storytelling and imaginative design transformed family entertainment and inspired filmmakers to blend wonder with heartfelt character moments. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Thursday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 4 to 7 feet. Conditions stay clean until around noon when they shift to fair and then choppy by 1 p.m. with winds picking up to 9 miles per hour. Expect the wind to stay on shore, increasing throughout the afternoon, reaching 17 miles per hour by 4 p.m. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with a 3-foot incoming high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 6 feet at 10 seconds and the offshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first high tide on Thursday will be 4 feet at 9:45 a.m., followed by a 2-foot low tide at 2:15. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 57 degrees for the water temperature. Friday brings choppy conditions with waves in the 3 to 5 foot range and southwest winds around 8 miles per hour. Saturday maintains similar size but remains choppy throughout, with winds increasing to 15 miles per hour later in the day. Sunday offers a steady 3+ feet with fair conditions in the morning, though choppy conditions return by afternoon. This morning, it's sunny and it feels like 59 degrees, with 2 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:32, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:47. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 64 and a southwest breeze of 6 to 10 miles per hour. Weekend and early next week stay quiet and mostly sunny with highs falling slightly to the low 60s and nights steady near 55. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, following years of disputes, construction has begun on the $73 million renovation of the historic Portsmouth Square Park in San Francisco's Chinatown, which is expected to take 2 years. San Francisco leaders held a groundbreaking ceremony Tuesday for this long-delayed revamp, funded through a mix of city bond money and state and local grants. Plans include a new 8,300 square foot clubhouse, a larger playground, an adult fitness area, and upgraded landscaping, lighting, and shade. Speakers at the ceremony emphasized the park's role as a vital neighborhood gathering place and a significant landmark in San Francisco history. Now on to sports. There is a decent chance the number 29 is going to be a featured player in some tattoos for New York Knicks fans after Wednesday. That was the number their team had to overcome in Game 4 against the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs took an 81-52 lead against the Knicks. Instead of the series being tied 2-2, the Knicks hold a 3-1 lead. The number 14 represents the first half three-pointers the Spurs scored the most in finals history. The Knicks are now 5-3 when trailing by at least 20 points in the last two postseasons. This victory was worth the wait, as it has been 9,852 days since the Knicks' last finals win at Madison Square Garden. In local sports, the Giants took down Washington 11-10 yesterday in a thrilling comeback at Oracle Park. Matt Chapman was the star, 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs and 2 homers to lead the rally. Bryce Eldridge added 4 RBIs of his own, and the win salvaged what's been a rough homestand. San Francisco is now 28-41, heading into tomorrow night against the Cubs at 7:15. The Giants beat Chicago 2 of 3 last weekend, including an 18-3 blowout at Wrigley, so there's some momentum here. Landon Roop takes the ball against Ben Brown. Oracle Park has been a fortress this year, and that pitcher-friendly park could make the difference in what should be a tight series opener. Meanwhile, the 49ers situation with Brandon Aiyuk keeps escalating. The Wideout posted a Commanders hat to Instagram earlier this week, then dropped a cryptic video calling out the franchise. Now that June 1st has passed, San Francisco can explore trades without all the dead money hitting 2026. General Manager John Lynch says he's open to discussions, but doesn't think a deal's likely. Washington is the presumed destination. Their GM has ties to Aiyuk from his days in the Niners personnel department. The standoff continues as training camp approaches in late July. In top news, NASA's Artemis 3 mission, launching next year, will not include any women, a decision that has sparked considerable controversy. Alexandra Doden, a space influencer, stated that having not a single woman flying on Artemis II is an insane choice. NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman addressed the criticism, noting reactions of disappointment and outrage. He explained that some astronauts may have been excluded due to other commitments or suitability for future missions. The selected crew includes NASA astronauts Randy Bresnik, Frank Rubio, and Andre Douglas, along with European Space Agency astronaut Luca Parmitano. Their mission aims to test moon landers for Artemis IV in 2028, with plans to land the first woman and person of color on the moon. Isaacman emphasized that crew selection is not influenced by political appointees, and that the agency has 15 active female astronauts. He also acknowledged that the all-male crew is a huge blow to many, especially those inspired by previous female astronauts. Bresnik will lead the mission as commander, with Parmitano as pilot and Douglas and Rubio as mission specialists. In business news, when a World Cup team loses, its country's stock market also goes down. Here's the weird reason why. Soccer's premier tournament brings a hidden danger to your investment portfolio. The World Cup begins this week, and investors would do well to watch the event from the stock market's sidelines. Why should investors care about soccer's premier tournament? Because historically, stocks do poorly during the World Cup, particularly during the elimination or knockout stage. During that stage of the World Cup in 2022, the Standard & Poor's 500 lost 5.4%. The global stock market lost 4.6%, as judged by the Vanguard Total World Stock Exchange Traded Fund. Crucially, these losses were registered during a strong bull market, according to the calendar maintained by Ned Davis Research. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 2% to about $63,000. Ethereum is up 1% to about $1,600. And XRP is down 1% to $1.12. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. A recent public letter from Xbox's CEO, Asha Sharma, reveals that current profit margins cannot continue. As the Summer Game Fest wraps up, the gaming industry reflects on both thrilling highs and deeply depressing lows, including layoffs and studio closures. The memo highlights that excluding Activision Blizzard King, Xbox has spent over $20 billion in 5 years, yet revenue has declined nearly $500 million. The executives admit they are overextended with their studio acquisitions and face intense competition for player attention. While layoffs are not explicitly mentioned, reports suggest substantial cuts may occur in July. And in entertainment news, the House of the Dragon preview had the audience at the Taormina Film Festival squealing, cheering, and gasping in their seats. On Wednesday night, cast members Steve Toussaint, Tom Glynn-Carney, Harry Collette, Bethany Antonia, and Phoebe Campbell filled the ancient Greek amphitheater, which holds 5,000 people. Creator Ryan Condal sent a video message calling the location perfect for the screening. Season 3 continues the bloody conflict between the House of Targaryen factions, as Aegon II flees and Rhaenyra plots for the crown. Fans responded enthusiastically to the episode, with cheers and gasps throughout. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American author and motivational speaker, Earl Nightingale. And he said, "All you need is the plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.